easily 1 year.
And I was telling, why will he do it? Don't torture me. Just leave.
It's not a question of torture because self-doubt becomes, you've done this, he has done this, he has done this, what am I going to do? That was the reason
Maggie
why
also
I realized. And it's not that I've played bad guys before, even as a lead bad guy, psychopaths and all that, but this is something else.
Yeah. First time. We are lucky to have Kamal sir.
The detailing of the equipments that are going to be there, like the bus, for example. And the car, Buji, for
auto.
and I didn't know that Buji was made in India.
It is fully
Made by
early
Mahindra
made
and one
in
of the,
India.
It was made by Mahindra and J Motors, and also a lot of young Indian engineers. And a lot
it's
of
just
young,
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Many a times I used to ask Nagi when I went on the set and said, okay, how did you think of this? So he said, there are companies that, have think tanks, and we gave them the idea, and they come up with projections, and then we approve something.
Even for a storyboard, you came up with a new guy. I suggested somebody.
Correct, sir.
We even tried that.
Correct, sir, yes.
It's not that they have a team and they'll never try anything new. Because we tried, if we didn't like it, we came back.
For your
So
look.
there was still experimentation.
Yes.
Even my look, I don't know, it must have changed about 5 times at least. The costume,
Agreed,
the look, everything.
No, and also Nagi is very fortunate to be working with you two, especially at your stature. You're willing to experiment with him. You're willing to explore things with him. So in one of the interviews which we just did, they said, was it a big pressure? Shooting with Bachchan sir and Kamal sir. He said, initially, I was like, I found it very funny and silly that I would actually direct both of them. then, it felt so easy because they both said, don't make me an Amitabh Bachchan, don't make me a Kamal Hasan. Do something else with us. He had the same notion with both of you all, and he enjoys working with you both so much. Absolute no pressure. I'm like, you are directing them, and he has no pressure on his face. So I think it's a great synergy.
I don't know about him, but it's terrible to be able to even think like this. I don't want to play myself. Well, what is myself? I'm not me. With all due respects, we're all fakes in front of the camera anyway. We're playing fake characters. And, the writer is a true genius. He dreams, he thinks. But all of us are fake. So, what is it about me? It's nothing. It's just something that you've seen in a visual in a film. It's not that this is how we are.
But Abhinji, that's a gyan you get after 2025.
And Deepika, first time you're doing a Telugu film, it's like completely different from the Bollywood, or little different, or very, very different?
No, I mean, I
And
think...
Nagi is very different for us also, because in the first story when he told me, I could hear only 20%. Other part I asked my friends, like, what did he say? I didn't understand. So he's like, should have been tough for you from Bollywood to this.
No, I mean, I think that world of the movie, which I think is new, even for the audience, it's new. But I think as actors, you're not really thinking. I think when you emote, the language, I think, comes secondary. It's
No, the language is a
emotion
problem.
is what, and